Hello, beautiful people. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. So good to be back again. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Nadira Lugg, and I'm the president and founder of One Love and Light Center. We are a 501c3 spiritual center located in California. And what do we do? Well, we help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. Yes. Think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Oof. I love this every single time. Yes, it makes me feel good. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this by yoga. We do this with guided meditations. We do this with Reiki healing sessions, and we do this with tarot and oracle readings. Yes, but I save my tarot readings for my private clientele. But today I'm here with you to do oracle moon readings. What? In the sign of Pisces. It's your moon. Y'all are always last on the totem pole, but that's all right. It's all good. We save the best for last. And for this one, I've changed the format a little bit. With life changing, and today is the end of Mercury retrograde, I am consistently changing as well. So I'm trying something out today, and I'm doing it with y'all. Yes, and it's all good. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful flow. So what we're going to do, this is the format. We are going to ground ourselves in with a nice sound bath, with a nice breath work, just to calm our mind, our body, and our spirit. Afterwards, we'll go straight into the card pulling. I got 5 decks on decks, and I've already pulled the cards. Come through. They're already ready. Spirit has already had them jumping and doing everything. All right. If you're not familiar with my process, you can always go to last month's Piscean reading so you can see what happens. But again, we're changing up some stuff. Yes. After that, I'm going to do a recap. I'll go through in detail certain ones, and then I'll do a recap, and then we'll do an outro, helping you to ground on out, thanking our angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides, and divine one for helping us. All right. So beautiful people, without further ado, because this does make everything flow a lot faster. Let's begin. All right. So beautiful people, we're going to start with your crystal cards, my Pisceans. Crystal cards, ancient wisdom. You got ancient wisdom. My Pisceans, you are known as the intuitives of the water sign. Yes, you are. So it doesn't surprise me. I really do believe for this month of October, because that's what this reading is for, the rest of this October month, that you're being placed in a position to retrieve that ancient wisdom that you've had long time ago, probably before you were even reincarnated into this life, okay? So I say that to say, I'm glad that you're experiencing your moon energy on the last day of Mercury retrograde. A lot of the season of whether that's reorganizing, releasing, reassessing, just retreating, all kinds of and when we're doing that process, a lot of stuff from the past comes up, because we have to figure out whether or not it does us good, or does it no longer serve us. And then at that point we make an assessment, we're reassessing, and then we can decide what's good and what we're keeping, what's not. Well, guess what? One of the things that we are keeping is that ancient wisdom. Yes, ancient wisdom to help you to know what you know without you even knowing how you know it. Okay. Ooh, that one was good. So ancient wisdom is here to continue to guide you through this month of October. Yes. I often use the story of how sometimes you have people who gravitate to certain things just real well, just do it real well and don't even know why. So for example, some who are able to work with jewelry, some people who are able to work with wood, and once they have it in their hand, they could create these beautiful pieces of artwork. Yes, and don't even know how. And you have some who have to go deal with the training for days, weeks, months, even years to be able just to make a wooden beam. I mean, I'm just saying, but it comes with ease. That's because there's ancient wisdom already holding on, and we're just retrieving it. It comes so easily to us. Also, ancient wisdom is also bringing forth information that we've learned with our past experiences. You've been here before. Yes, you have. In the sense of, there are times where what we can sometimes label and judge as bad experiences are actually learning experiences. And once we realize how to program our brains into understanding that the information or the experiences that we have no more provides us with data that we can use now in our present time. We know how that affected us back then and how well it's working with us right now, because we can have access to that ancient wisdom. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful people. Like I said, I don't know what lifetime you're on right now, but again, that's always awesome. Ancient wisdom. Moving on, up next, you have expanded awareness. This goes back again to being the intuitives that you are. Right now, October, and again, you can blame it on Mercury retrograde and that we're coming out of it today on your moon. It brought on expanded awareness. And with this, oh my goodness, for the rest of October, it may have brought you in a place of quiet, reflection, reflection. And with it, you have an openness or a quietness, or maybe that third eye, because it is purple. That third eye may have reawakened and allowed you to expand your awareness and your connection with your spiritual self, your higher self, your divine one, your inner knowing, inner intuition. And things have been popping. And guess what? Remember now, we're getting ready for a full moon in Aries popping off on Wednesday, the 20th. So with that being said, this is going to continue. More than likely, it's going to continue, because full moons is what? A time of what? Releasing. So with that, we get vivid dreams in our dreams. That's even if you sleep. For some reason, I'm just talking about myself. Around full moons, I can't sleep. The power of the moon is something else. And it was like that first couple of days of energy, like last night, because you experience it 3 days prior to 3 days after. It's the shadow work. And we're still in the shadow work of Mercury retrograde. Okay. So we're still not out of it just yet, but we're all good. We're beautiful people. Just keep flowing. But getting back to, sometimes it's hard to sleep, but if you're one of those who are able to sleep, sometimes you experience vivid dreams, real like just sometimes you wake up like, what in the world? Did I eat something that didn't agree? But to be honest, they're still sending you signs. It could be ways to send you messages, okay, a connectedness. So be aware and just write down in a dream journal. I always tell people every single time, have a journal. I don't care which sign you're in, have a journal. Write down these dreams. That is spirit that's talking to you, ancestors that could be trying to deliver you a message. You'll come together when you finally write it down and then look back on it, okay? But continue to work with that expanded awareness. Moving on. You also have the number 7. Number 7, stand your ground. So Pisces, are you having conversations or dealing with conversations where you feel like you have to stand your ground in your beliefs or your belief systems? If that is the case, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Know if you feel wholeheartedly about a situation or a particular thing, then at the end of the day, I want you to know that This is the time and the space to stand your ground. Now, that doesn't mean you have to argue with people. Reason being is because everyone has different perspectives on life. They do. They really, really do. And because of that, you can't get mad when someone does not agree with you. It's their perspective, their environment, their childhood, their child rearing years created them to have an experience that you have not experienced, because your growing up years were totally different from theirs, and because of that, their perspective could be totally different than what yours will be. But at the end of the day, stand your ground and be willing to say, we can agree that we disagree, and that is okay. But again, if you are firmly into what you believe your heart desires are telling you to do, your gut intuition is telling you to do, and follow through, stand your ground, do it. Don't make the announcement with what you're going to do, because that's usually when people do put in their 2 cents or their opinions in it. Don't, you ain't got to tell nobody. Continue to do your work in silence and peace, knowing that when it comes to fruition, you are the victor. And then you'll be standing strong like this one. Hands up in the air with your spear, like, yes, come through. All right, okay. You also have number 9, fulfillment of wishes. So guess what? In the spirit of October, oh, it's green. You probably can't see it because of green screen, but it's filled with green. Number 9 is an excellent number. It means almost at completion. We're almost there, still achievement. So there is a fulfillment of wishes here in the month of October for you. Yes, you've set your mind on something. Remember, if you're standing your ground on something your heart wishes to complete, your heart's desires, this is it. This is the time you've been manifesting. Now it's coming into fruition, fulfillment of wishes. Beautiful people, keep the momentum going. Again, you ain't got to tell everybody if you don't want to. It's your choice whether or not you decide to celebrate. But I would say, because I'm a firm believer, celebrate all things, big and little. This is your time. All right, stand your ground, get those wishes completed and fulfilled, and celebrate. And next on the list, oh, you have number 3. Number 3, it's all about celebration, a completion in the sense of celebrating some newness. And we have it in partnerships and alliances. So, beautiful people, is this why you have to stand your ground? You're working with somebody. You're working in partnership and working in collaboration, and have some alliances with people. You feel that sometimes you have to, I don't want to say argue, but again, stand your ground on your beliefs, so that they know where you're coming from, or why do you feel the need to do something in a particular way. Well, that's all right. That's a part of collaboration. You're not going to always agree with someone, and that's okay. That's all right. But state your case and don't have to be all nasty about it. Please be a diplomatic person. Do it with diplomacy. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. All right. So please work in partnerships with people. You know what? And we're still in the Libra season. And Libra energy is all about partnerships, relationships, and friendships. Yes. And so with this 3, be open to working with others. Be open. You don't have to do everything on your own. Do what you do the very best that you can, and let the other person or people do what they work well with and do for the best that they can in their realm, their area of expertise. That is partnership. That is cohesiveness, and you can create beautiful magic when that happens. Yes. Let down the ego, get into your realm. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing, but stand your ground. If there is some kind of debate, or you're not in total agreement, state your case. That's all. And you know what? Come through. You're underneath the deck, you have number 11. Now, this deck is the closest thing I have to tarot cards for oracle cards, okay? And so number 11 represents justice, the justice card. And what does it say? Balance. Come through. We got to have balance in our life. And even representing with justice, what I was getting ready to say prior to is state your case. Justice is all about fairness, being fair, being just. So whatever you're stating your case, when you're standing your ground, be fair, be willing to do a compromise. Balance. Again, we are in Libra season. I don't find this a coincidence that you have balance. There sometimes has to be a compromise, a little bit given for them for you to get a little bit of what you want. But I'm telling you, in the end, it can work together for the betterment of the whole. Stay balanced, beautiful people. Also, stay balanced in everything that you're doing in October, whether that's food, moderation, whether that's food, exercise, even social media. There's a balance in life to everything. We got to flow in this world. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time and find the balance in all things. It's a beautiful thing where there's a connectedness and there's a harmony of one, of a oneness to yourself, towards your higher self, to your source. There's a connectedness. Everything is beautiful and runs in a frequency. So beautiful people, find that alignment in your frequency, alignment in that balance, that cohesiveness in leveling out. All right, not too much, not too little. The perfect sauce, the perfect recipe, perfect balance. All right. Also, we have, moving on, in your angels and ancestors deck, Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Going back to balance and even that connectedness to, we were talking about your higher self and even divine one. Beautiful people, trust in the unknown. It's always regarded with the faith of a mustard seed, the tiny, 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 tiny mustard seed, that we are able to complete and fulfill all things with faith. You got to trust. Trust is the number one factor. Trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Trust that spirit and universe got you. Ancestors got you. Remember, you got that number 9, fulfillment of wishes. So things are happening. Wishes are being given and given to you and fulfilled. Manifestations are being created left and right here in October. So beautiful people, maintain trust in the unknown and give thanks. Always remember to stay in gratitude, beautiful people. Always stay in gratitude for these wonderful wishes that are being fulfilled. And underneath the deck, you have Earth Mother. She's nice and green and pregnant. Fertile ground. Feel loved and comforted. Feel loved and comforted. Connecting to that gratitude. You always got to give gratitude to yourself and gratitude for all the blessings you have received thus far, from the past to the present and what you look forward to in the future. It's a beautiful thing. It's a connectedness. Please, beautiful people, stay grounded. Grounding ourselves is one of the number one messages for all the zodiac signs. As a human being, it is so important to stay connected and grounded. Please go out here to Mother Nature, breathe in some fresh air. We didn't do our breath work. That's okay. We're going to do it towards the end. You know what? See, Spirit is working with me now. I did say we was going to change up some things. Now, I was supposed to do something earlier, but you know what? It didn't happen. And that's okay. That is the purpose of what? Flowing, my water sign. And that's what we're going to do. I want you to flow. I want you to go out, flow with the nature. Again, go breathe in some fresh air. Go walk in the park. Do some breath work. Go read a book out there. If it's too cold, put on a jacket, but just go get the muscles moving, connect with earth. Listen to birds if they're still around before they fly off to the south for the winter. Just do what you need to do to connect. Look at the grass, feel the grass, touch the grass. Look at the insects as they cohabitate in this nature that we have. And she is so green and covered with beautiful butterflies because it's all about transformation. Okay. And again, she's pregnant. There may be some pregnancy coming around for my Piscean females. Males, are you expecting fathers? Also, no, it doesn't necessarily have to mean pregnant with a baby. It can also mean pregnant with ideas, being fertile with wonderful ideas, concepts, inspiration. Baby, y'all are hot. Even when you're working together, you can collaborate and come up with some exceptional ideas. Remember, it's a beautiful thing. These are fulfillment of wishes. You do have ancient wisdom. So with that, are you coming up with some wonderful ideas to come into fruition? Yes, go outside and connect with Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. She is one of the main ways in grounding ourselves to get that connectedness, beautiful people. It's an awesome thing. Try it out, do it. If what you've been doing has not been working, get outside, baby. It's time to do something else. Yes, ground yourself. You'll thank me later. Moving on. We also have, 41, which turns to a 5 because you take double numbers and you make them a single number by adding them. Power struggle. Power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. So you know what, beautiful people? Here we go. Partnerships and alliances, power struggle. And I understand now why Spirit was talking about stand your ground. Okay, so going back, reiterating, okay, what we discussed earlier. Sometimes you do have to stand your ground. That's it. That is what it is. But even with power struggles, there's nothing wrong with stating what you're good at, what's your expertise, and why you should be listened to, especially when you are working with others or doing collaboration or working with a partnership. Okay, what we want is to be able to come up again with a compromise so both parties can be happy. Stand your ground, but come to an agreement, because at the end of the day, you're both contributing, or if it's 3 people or more, you're contributing your energy, you're contributing, there we go. Oh, still working with that Mercury retrograde shadow side. Sometimes communication, and I'm an air sign. Communication comes easily to me, and I'm so glad that it's finally breaking in, because before, I was having all kinds of trouble with the words. But we're coming back out of it, but I'm going to still continue to flow. But anyway, we're contributing our ideas, our energy, our know-how, our expertise, and that doesn't stop. But there will be times, because we are human beings, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And because of those human factors, ego gets involved. I want to be right and you're wrong. Nothing will get completed. Nothing will get accomplished. So what are we here for? We're here for everyone to have a fulfillment of wishes, right? Especially you, Pisces, because that's what you want for this month. So in order to do that and keep the process moving, there has to be some give and take. Remember now, you have to be just and you have to be fair. There is balance. So you can't all have it your way. This is not Burger King, okay? You got to have some comparison. Work with it, okay? Let go of the ego of the power struggle. Change your perspective. We're just trying to compromise so that we can get the job done and get this project on its way, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put a stone on that one. That's a good one. We're gonna go over that one. Also, you have soul group. 53, soul group, which equals an 8. That's a good one, infinity. You are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. You are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family, soul group. It is so awesome to be with a soul group and a soul family. It really is. So soul groups and soul families are members who might not necessarily be your biological, even though they could be biological members, family members, but 9 times out of 10, they're really those outside people, your friends who now become family, your like-minded individuals that you like having conversations with on a daily basis because y'all vibe so very well. I had that experience when I went to a conference 2 weeks ago, and I'm still on a natural high about it. I love being around like-minded individuals. Actually, I've had 2 experiences like that too. When I was hosting a yoga, helping with a yoga gathering, and was able to do a meditation and teach yoga to some wonderful, like-minded individual, strong women. And it was a beautiful thing. So beautiful people, be open to recognize your soul family, your soul group. It helps to elevate you. It helps you to come up with some awesome ideas as you talk and engage, because everyone is on a what? Of the same like-minded, elevated consciousness as you. And the beautiful part about it is that's the space where you find your mentors, and mentees. You are able to give out wonderful information and advice, and you are also able able to receive awesome advice and information. It works out wonderfully. It's reciprocated. Energy is given and give. It is a balance. So please be open to experiencing and talking with like-minded individuals. Come through. That's where you get that most growth in there. Yes. Trust in the unknown. You might be getting ready to experience that and unite with them. Be open, message. And then moving on to your last deck you have for your self-care cards. 38. Yes, 38. Nourish your temple. So that's 11, so it equals into a 2. Yes, nourish your temple, beautiful people. Here we go with some more green energy and that heart space. That heart space. So guess what? When we ground out, I have the heart frequency, and there's a reason why there's some green in this deck, because you are greened out. Then nourish your temple, just like we need to nourish and give love and shout outs to Mother Earth, who's telling us to feel loved and be comforted. Nourish your temple. That's where we can begin. Please, beautiful people, nourish your bodies. Our bodies are our temples. Give it some love. Give it some hydration. Here, while I'm speaking about it, hold on one real quick. Hydrate with that H2O. It is a beautiful thing. It helps you to reset. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some nice energy, loving words. Feel loved and comforted. This works together. Yes, I'm so glad we got these together. You got to love on yourself in order to love on others. You do. Your well must be full, replenished before you can dose out and to the masses what you have. How can you share from your well if your well is empty? So beautiful people, please nourish yourselves. Give yourself some love, some care. Speak loving words to yourself. Feed it wonderful, nourishing things, fruits, vegetables, and all. Please get some rest in this time if you can. Sleep through this full moon energy. Nourish your body, calm your mind. Please get into girlfriend, eyes are closed. She's meditating. She's in a quiet space, giving herself love. You can even interpret her touching on her solar plexus, some Reiki energy. She's getting energy moving throughout her body. And there's greenery all around her. All right, so important. You have that twice in here in this message. So Pisces, I need y'all to do it. Take care of yourself while you're getting ready to share with these partnerships and alliances. Love on yourself first. And underneath the deck, you have music, 37, music, which is what? 10, which becomes a 1. All right, so we got that 2 and we have that 1. Beautiful people, music is a beautiful thing. It will change your vibrancy. It will change your frequency to vibrate at a high frequency. Seriously, it's a mood changer. Please give yourself, while you're nourishing your temple, listen to some positive music, some feel-good music, some music of love songs, stuff that makes you feel happy, high beat, just feeling good. It is a wonderful way to quickly ground yourself, make you feel at ease, make you feel at peace. I love listening to some great music before I get started with these readings, or even when I'm in my car, quiet space in my space. Listening and feeling good and vibing. It creates a domino effect. And when you feel good, you exude wonderful high vibrations, and it's a domino effect. It leads into your environment. It leads to the next person. You never know how you are going to change the frequency of another person just because they were around you when you was vibrating high. Yes, come through. Now, beautiful people, that concludes my intuitive translation, because I am the intuitive translator. And that concludes mine. So let's go into deep with these readings, with these cards. Get your paper, your journals out. Let's get in deep. Yes. Come through. I'm going to read this master card first, because this ancient wisdom card is a mastered card. So that is ancient wisdom. Yes, let's get it cracking, beautiful people. Let's get this info. All right. And before I begin that, you know what? No, I'll wait. I'll wait. Let's get this. Okay. For sure. Ancient Wisdom Crystal. This is what it looks like. It is a master card. It's a beautiful card. There's only like 5 master cards in this deck. It's so cool. Ancient Wisdom. And it supports all the chakras. All the chakras. So let's go. You have pulled this sacred card today as a confirmation that you are that you are currently tapping into the ancient wisdom that you've had within on a deeper level. The doorway to this ancient wisdom has now been unlocked, activating your soul's memory as you recall and access this deep-seated knowing to guide your life. The divas acknowledge that this is a very powerful card that you have attracted, and it indicates that you have all the information and tools you require to move through this time or situation. It is time to look outside yourself for answers and time to look inward for the wisdom that is awaiting you. Everything you're required to move forward or deal with this situation is already present, and you are encouraged to connect to this wisdom. Come through. I love it. To believe in yourself and to action this in your life. All the wisdom learned from this life and every lifetime you have ever lived lies within you. Yes, we talked about that. It holds your deeper personal truth. And it is time to believe in yourself and in the decisions and choices you have made in life. Come on. Although we all have access to this ancient wisdom at all times, this is a special time when this connection is amplified. Come through October. And you know what? It's so awesome because this is the month of Halloween. And it is said and experienced that during the days and nights of Hallows Eve, and it's like the veil is a lot thinner to access our families, our loved ones, to talk with them. So this also falls into connecting to that connection, that other side. Come through with this October energy. Use it. Open up, connect, and allow this wisdom to flow into your world as it guides you on a path of deep personal growth and expansion. Another reason you may have pulled this card today is in a recognition that you are already connecting to this ancient wisdom and this new awareness and knowledge are awakening within you. Come through. So make sure to honor and listen to your inner guidance. Take some time to sit in silence with this magical card and crystal diva in your sacred space and allow this wisdom to awaken in every cell of your being. The divas are supporting you now. Trust and believe in this ancient wisdom you hold within and allow it to be your guiding light. You may even feel drawn to write and record this new guidance in a special sacred journal. Did we get through talking about this journal? Please write down your stuff and what you're thinking in these dream journals. I'm telling you, there's magic happening and you better be a part of it. Come on now. Moving on. Let's get into this. Let's get into, you know what? Partnerships and, you know what? No, I'm going to hold off of that, because I'm going to do power struggle. I got a crystal for your power struggle. So let's definitely go into this fulfillment of wishes. I want you to hear this. I see green all around here. We got green throughout your card. So I really want you to understand what's going on here. Number 9, fulfillment of wishes. This card being one, if not the most positive of the major arcana cards, represents the emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Yes. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. I love it. I love it, beautiful people. Keeping it moving. Yes, come through with the fulfillment of wishes. All right. Ooh, come through. I need you, Earth Mother. I need you to feel that. Earth Mother. She's calling me. Earth Mother. Earth Mother. Coming with that green. Feel loved and comforted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with her shield of love and light. All right. So you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. And it's important for you to know that it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral passages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Yes, come through with that love. I had to love on myself and give me some hydration, people. There's a lot of talking going on. And this is where we really get to writing, beautiful people. So have those journals ready. I've prefaced that before. We're going to go over power struggles. I really need y'all to hear some words on this one. Power struggle. We're going to help ourselves here. You may be involved with a power struggle between two or more people. A power struggle happens when two people or a group of people are fighting against each other instead of working together. Each person has their own agenda or opinion in the situation, and they may not be willing to see each other as equals. In reality, no person is superior to another, regardless of their position. Each person has an equal right to have their needs met. I repeat, in reality, no person is superior to another, regardless of their position. Each person has an equal right to have their needs met. Message. Seek to understand the other person's point of view and let go of the need to be right. There are two sides to every story. When we get caught up in our own story, it can be difficult to see the other side. Take a step back, breathe, and be willing to look at this from a space of love. If the other person still refuses to take into consideration your needs and the needs of the group, it does not mean that you have to let go of what is in your best interest. Remember, I like that. See, come through, stand your ground. It's all good. Or in the best interest of the group as a whole. You can always agree to disagree, but then move on. I love these messages. Yes, come through, Spirit. I hear you. This is my first time ever pulling this card, so I'm loving this. I'm right on time. But then move on. Whatever happens, refuse to contribute your energy to this power struggle any longer. Continuing as you have been is a waste of your precious time and energy. Come through. Pull out of this energetically toxic situation, then neutralize it with a refusal to give it any more of your attention, at least for now. Here are your questions. Number one, let's go. What situation in your life currently feels like a power struggle? What situation in your life currently feels like a power struggle? Number two, is it at work? Is it at work, at home, in social settings, all of the above? All of the above. Is it at work, at home, in social settings? All of the above. Number 3, in what ways? In what ways are you contributing? Are you contributing to this imbalance? To this imbalance. And remember, we got to get back to balance. Come on, Spirit, I hear you. Thank you. In what ways are you contributing to this imbalance? And lastly, number 4, how can you stop adding to this energy? Stop adding to this energy. Good questions. Please be honest. Dig deep. Trust your intuition with your answers. Okay? Dig deep. And the last card, going still with this green energy, nourish your temple. This is my first time pulling this one too. I love it. Here is your mantra. Get ready. I nourish my body. I nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self-talk. I nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self-talk. Here we go. When you take pride in how you care for your physical temple, you glow. When you nourish your body consistently, tending to it as you would something sacred, others pick up on the radiant light emanating from you. It's often that intangible positive vibration that people notice and compliment, but don't entirely know how to put their finger on it. What did I get through talking about? Yes, come through. You never know who you may inspire. Tune in to your body and ask it what would feel nourishing. Sit or lie down and place one hand on your heart and the other on your lower abdomen. And then ask yourself, what do you need today? Yes. What do you need today? You may find that your body calls for you to eat healthy foods or for a movement practice, even if it's just simple stretching. That's yoga, come through. There may be a beauty treatment that comes to mind, like a body scrub or mask, or maybe your body wants to be adorned with jewelry to say that you save for a special occasion, or with a new lip color. Let your intuition and the signals of your physical being guide you in the right direction to nourish yourself on all levels. Yes. Here's your journal prompt. What is your body calling for? What is your body calling for? And what can you do? What can you do to nourish it more? What is your body calling for? And what can you do to nourish it more? Yes, come through. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, beautiful people. My Pisceans, that is it. Now for the recap. Before I go into the recap, because I forgot to do this earlier, but that's okay. That is the power of flowing. When this message resonates with you, as I know it will, just know when you are ready for your personal in-depth reading, come holla at your girl. I am the seer and speaker of truths. Yes. I know how to make the uncomfortable become comfortable. And it's all right. Come talk to me. We'll dive in deep. We'll get you some answers. We'll come up with some solutions. It's all good. It's a beautiful thing. I love what I do. This is what I do. And this is how you can reach me when you're ready. All right. So you can contact us with oneloveandlightcenter.com. That's the numerical 1, number 1. loveandlightcenter.com. And then, beautiful people, give out some love. Please share, like, share, and subscribe. Give some love to this YouTube video because that's where you're probably watching it on. YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. It does not matter. Do all of them if it feels good to you. We can be reached on all platforms at One Love and Light Center. We kept it simple. It's the same thing. And the only thing that is different is Twitter. Our Twitter account is One Love and Light C. Numerical 1, Love and Light C. Yes. All right, beautiful people, let's begin with this recap because we've gotten a lot of information and it was so awesome. All right. So for my Piscean brothers and sisters, this is your recap. Starting off with the crystal cards, you got ancient wisdom. Please, beautiful people, maintain that. Know that in this month of October, you are assessing wonderful information, wisdom that you've gained from these years that have passed, and now you can assess them and use them in your present and future endeavors. Know that you have it. Know that it's there, and understand also that you have expanded awareness. During this time of this Mercury retrograde that you are now having the experience of being the last sign to experience it fully. Now, remember, we still have shadow sides of it, so we still is trying to linger, but that's okay. Remember, Wednesday, you can do a release. But during this time, in the rest of October, you are experiencing an expanded awareness. Use your ancient wisdom to elevate it, take it to a whole nother level. Is a connectedness with you, your higher self, and your divine one, with your spirit guides and your angels. So embrace it, love on it, write it down in your journal when you experience it in your dream state. They come in all signs and signals and even numbers. Watch out, be aware of it, and enjoy it. It's only going to make you better in what you do spiritually. And that connects to you mentally, financially, emotionally, all of the elites, okay? You also have stand your ground. I'm glad you have stand your ground. You have partnerships and alliances. Partnerships and alliances. So it's a wonderful thing to have a collaboration with others, working with others, sharing your ideas, your concepts, and making them work with you. But when you work with others, know that you also have power struggles sometimes, that you may be involved with a power struggle between two or more people. But you know what? It's all good. You want to know why? Stand your ground. Stand your ground, knowing that you guys can come up, you gals and guys can come up with a compromise. A compromise. Why? You have the justice card. Balance. Be just. Be fair. In tarot, this is the justice card. Number 11, which is represented in balance. Be just. Be fair. Be able to make the compromise. A little bit for them, a little bit from you. And together, this collaboration, this alliance will work wonderfully. If you look, state what you are firm on, that you feel your heart and your desires of what you know is right. If you know there's a concept or something, or somebody's being mistreated, stand your ground. Know and call them out on it. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Please be diplomatic. Use your words. We don't have to get angry. Share your opinions and know that it is okay. We can agree that we disagree. But at the end of the day, we are going to come up with a compromise for everyone to be happy with. All right. And that's what happens when you're in partnerships and collaborations. It's all good. But also know that even when you're dealing with these collaborations, be also open to, you are going to get ready to you are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. So with these compromises, with these collaborations and these partnerships, you also are opening up a space to be with like-minded individuals, like-minded spirits and souls who feel like you feel, who do like you do. And you are willing to work with them and learn from them as they learn from you and work with you, okay? So please be open to all of the collaborations that's going on. Yes. And it will help you, because guess what? In the month of October, you have fulfillment of wishes. Beautiful people, my Piscean brothers and sisters, keep manifesting, keep working with universe, keep working and opening that heart space, keep talking and getting inspired and knowing that these ideas, these concepts that you're coming up with are being it's on fertile ground. They're being tended to. Feel loved and comforted. Speak loving words to yourself. Speak loving words towards your ideas and your concepts and your inspirations that are coming from here, there, and everywhere. Tend to them. Love on them. Love on you. Trust in the unknown. Stay connected in this love. Stay connected in this grounding of yourself, because this is what she also represents. Please ground yourself. Trust in this universe. Know that you got this. Know that universe got your back. Spirit guides, ancestors, all of them. Trust even your third eye and your gut intuition, being the intuitive that you are. With the faith of the mustard seed, you can create and fulfill all things and all wishes. Stay grounded though. Connect, get outside, talk, speak with nature, breathe in and out, do some breath work, come through. And also with this nourishing, this continues with this connectedness and this groundedness. Nourish your temple, nourish that body. Give it some love, give it some H2O, feed it healthy things, give it healthy foods, give it loving energy. Give it loving energy by feeding it wonderful, uplifting, feel good music. Sing your heart's desire. Listen to everything. The birds are even singing beautiful songs to you. Let it nourish your temple. Let it nourish and take you to a higher frequency. That's that love frequency. All right. And beautiful people, that concludes your reading. I love what I do, beautiful people. I do. I love what I do, and that's why I keep showing up every single time. Now, I am going to be making some changes. I'm giving you a heads up right now with my videos, but it's all good. I'm branching out, doing some other things, and I'm going to also have to shorten these videos, and it's all good. Spirit has been talking to me. I'm listening to comments, and it's all good. I know how I'm going to do it. So beautiful people, since we didn't ground in, I want to ground out. For those of us who need practicing on grounding, I have my beautiful green heart frequency sound bowl, and I'm going to show you what is the easiest thing to do right now with our breath work. All we're going to do is inhale through our nose, exhale through open mouth. All right. So beautiful people, let's go ahead and get ready. If you're sitting in your chair, please place your hands firmly onto your thighs, your knees, or even your heart space. Beautiful, especially with this grounding energy. If you're lying down, place your arms next to you or place your hands on your heart space as well. Get into a most comfortable position. I'm going to play the sound bowl. So what you're going to do is turn your headphones down if it's too much into your ears, all right? And we're going to inhale and exhale. Let's begin. Take an inhale through your nose. And exhale through open mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Taking the time right now to thank our angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides, divine one, for stepping in and providing Pisces, all my Pisces brothers and sisters, the answers, the guidance, the advice they needed to hear for the month of October. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. Come through. See? It's as simple as that, to calm the body, calm the mind, calm the spirit. As always, my beautiful Piscean brothers and sisters, always remember to shine your light. You never know who you may inspire. Seriously. And I'm a firm believer that if everyone was to shine their light, no one would be in darkness. Yes. Continue to inspire one another and continue to love on yourself. Love on yourself so you have enough room to love on others. All right. Till next time. Up next, when I do this all over again, we're going from Pisces to Aries. First on the zodiac sign. Remember, beautiful people, you have a full moon in Aries. Get ready to release. You can start writing your list down. And maybe you'll be interested in a burning bowl release video. I don't know. I'll come up with something, but that's all right. Continue to love yourself and do a natal chart. You might have Aries in your sign. Easy thing to do. Birthday, the location you were born, and if you know the date of time that you were born, put that in Uncle Google and type in natal chart, NATAL. It will help you to give a breakdown of why you are who you are, why you have emotions, why you react the way you do, why you are set in action the way you are. It gives you a full picture, beautiful people. So try to find out your natal chart and find out if you got Aries in you probably do. I'm serious. And once you do, tune into that Aries video. Love you, beautiful people. I can't wait till this Mercury retrograde is really out. I miss my words. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.